Hey guys, and welcome to my new Let's Play. This is possibly one of my favourite games on the original PlayStation. Oh my god, this is actually probably my favourite platformer. Okay, let's take that back a bit. My favourite 3D platformer of all time. I have some seriously epic memories of this game as a kid. I remember every week when I used to go over to my mum's house, because my mum and dad had split up. I lived with my dad, but every weekend I used to go over to my mum's house. And she always rented us a PlayStation game for the weekend. And I remember she played a lot of PC games, and still sort of does to a point, but mostly Facebook games these days. And one week my brother would choose a game, one week I would choose the game, yada yada yada. But one week I remember going over to her house and she said she was going to choose the game to rent, and I was like, okay, that's a little bit odd. Why is that? And I must say, she's fanatical with about dragons, which is kind of ironic because I'm fanatical about another mythical creature, but phoenixes are my bag. So anyway, she kept talking about Spyro the Dragon, and I knew it was a new game coming out, and I didn't really know much more about it. But I remember that night we all sat down together and we played it. She can't play 3D games for shit. She keeps walking into walls, walking off cliffs, that kind of thing. So anyway, we were playing the game while she was watching, and my god, that is one of the best memories I have from my childhood, playing that game. Now, over the years, I've played this game so freaking much. I have never played Spyro 2 or Spyro 3. I had a brief go, I believe, on the one that came out on the PlayStation 2. I have been told that one is also very, very good. But I actually said a long time ago about LPing this game, possibly 2 years ago, in fact. And I was talking to a friend recently, saying that obviously Rule of Rose is coming up. Coming to an end, and she actually suggested that I should play Spyro, and I'm like, yeah, why not? Why not? I think it's time. I have played this a lot throughout the years, but I don't think I've completed this since I was a kid. In fact, I remember when I got my engineering job, I actually brought this game on my PS. I can't remember if I had it on the PSP or the PlayStation Vita. I probably had it on both, to be honest. So whilst everyone was playing Mario 64 and Crash Bandicoot, this was my jam, and I frickin' love this game. I have tested it a little bit, make sure the emulator's going. Oh, also you'll notice it's in widescreen. Before anyone flips out and panics that this is actually a 4x3 game, this is actually a hack. It's a widescreen hack. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. This hack is actually made by the same company that makes this emulator, so it's fairly good. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm pretty hyped to be playing something so colourful and happy, especially after all the sad news we've had recently in the world of dragons.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6, for a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
Probably should have got a better speaker
for
the TV.
Character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple! He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly.
Ugly?
That does it.
I love that. That's the straw that broke the camel's back.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Oh yes, Spyro, we have a lot of things to do. Yeah, you would have thought they would have got a better speaker for the old TV interview than an old man, or old dragon, I should say, who can't actually remember his own name. I digress. Anyway, this is Spyro. This game is now, interestingly, Jacksepticeye has just started doing the 3rd one, and I was quite happy when I saw that, and I actually watched it. The game looks great. Now, a lot of his younger viewers were actually saying about the graphics in this game, saying it's interesting to see him enjoying such an old game with bad graphics. I was cut when I read that. It's like, bad graphics, excuse me. This game looks fantastic for the PlayStation 1. Truly remarkable stuff. I love the colours. I always thought it's great that Spyro's purple as well. I think that's awesome. Anyway, let's go. Let's rescue our first dragon, Nesta. Welcome back, Nesta.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
No
Free
problemo.
10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about
Sweet.
Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
All in good time, Spyro. All in good time. Now, once you free a dragon, they turn into one of these pads, and you can use these pads as a save spot. Oh, and you can also replay the dragon. Usually you don't need that. I mean, most dragons give you something fairly interesting. They have a line of dialogue. A couple of them repeat themselves, but it's kind of an odd thing that you can replay the dragon. There's so many polygons. I remember when I was a kid and I first saw the 3D text for the first time. That golden 3D text. I thought it's amazing. Now, we have to collect treasure. All enemies, the first time you kill them, will drop treasure. Enemies do respawn as well whenever you leave the area, which is kind of a double-edged sword. Although most enemies aren't much to worry about. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword because when they return, they don't give you treasure, but they do give you these little white orbs. I can't remember what they're called, but if you collect like enough of them, you get a 1-up. Now, our little friendly dragonfly that's following us here is called Sparks. Come here, buddy. Give me your jewels. My jewels. Where have you gone? Oh my god, the camera angles. Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. Yeah, so Sparks is actually our health bar. He starts off gold, then he goes green with the first hit, and then I believe it's blue. Can't remember if it's green then blue, or blue then green. But anyway, if you get hit when he's on his final bit of health, he will actually disappear, which actually does make the game a little bit more of a pain in the ass, because if you notice, when we get close to treasure... Come here, you bastard. Oi! Damn it! You're embarrassing me. There we go. He does actually collect the treasure for you. Now, if you don't have him, you have to manually pick the treasure up, which can be a little bit more of a pain. It is a hub game in nature, kind of like Mario 64, where you have like one hub world and all of the other levels, should we say, are kind of attached to that. There are several hub worlds, can't remember, 7 I think he said. Start off really easy, get really hard. Anyway, let's go rescue this guy. Evening, Chief. If I could actually... There we go. Devlin. Hello, Devlin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Alright, calm
Keep your
down.
horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first.
Yes,
do
you
know
do.
what the dragonfly following you is doing?
Yep, I've explained that.
His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Okay then. Now, this game did suffer with the same problem that I think Sonic did. And as it went on, they seem to have just overblown the game with characters. When I did watch Jacksepticeye play, they look like there's loads of weird characters. And I don't know, maybe they're good, maybe they're not. Anyway, here's a secret here. There are some bonus levels. I think there's one on each in each world. Now these are flying stages. These start off fairly easy, but my god do they get hard later on. Let's go. Sunny Flight. I also really do like the names of the levels. They're also cool and cheery. As I was saying earlier, I'm looking forward to playing like a happy, cheery game. After the shootings we've had in the US recently, in the old Orlando, that's been all over the news and everywhere you go. And the day before that, a YouTuber that I actually used to watch quite a damn bit was killed. Christina Grimmie. Oh my god. Fucking nuts, man. Nuts. I'm literally stunned at that. Insane. Anyway, enough about the sad, miserable stuff. Let's keep going. So on all these flying stages, there are 4 objectives. You have your golden chests, your red barrels, you have planes and archers. Now there's usually a set way through each one. Bugger, I always miss that one. These levels are more like puzzles. You start off with 30 seconds, and as you destroy these objectives and things, you actually do get more. Come on, Spyro, let's fly. I think in the later games he actually can fly. Don't quote me on that though. Now, I really miss games like this. Spyro the Dragon, I'd love to see that come back. I mean, you've kind of got him in Skylanders. I've never played Skylanders. I've never really been that into it, to be honest. But, yeah, who knows. But I used to love games as a kid, like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Mario to a lesser extent, I suppose. I did like Mario, but I never really played too many of them. Super Mario World was always my favourite. Sonic, of course. My god, many memories of Sonic. Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. A lot of these games just seem to have disappeared. The platformer it's kind of disappeared from us, which is a shame. Which kind of brings me back to something that me and my friend always say. Basically, the only real games that you can get these days are first-person shooters. And as much as I like oh no, we don't want to do that again. As much as I like first-person shooters, no, quit. No, there we go. They're all pretty lackluster, with a few exceptions these days. I blame Call of Duty for kind of killing the games industry a little bit. Not financially, but it's kind of removed the fun for me and a lot of my friends as well. Right, now if we do get injured, we can get Sparks here to eat some butterflies. You get butterflies from wildlife. There's different kinds of wildlife around depending on the level. Now you also have an inventory. There we go. Home. Sunny Flight we've completed. There's also treasure to find in the hub worlds, and as you can see, we finished 2% of the game. We will be going for a 100% run, which is something I haven't done for a very long time. There's one of the orbs I was telling you about, because we'd already killed that enemy.
Hey, Spyro.
Hey, Thomas.
Press the jump button twice to glide.
Twice?
And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high
Good
mountain
boy.
peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
Yes, that. Don't worry about it, Spyro. You'll be fine, be fine. Now, I haven't played a platformer for a little while. In fact, actually, probably the last one I played was Jak and Dax. No. Ratchet and Clank. That was amazing. Come on, buddy. Give me the gems. Give me the gems. There we go. Red gems. Always remind me of the rupees from Zelda, actually. Oh, yeah, we can flame the... you can flame the foliage. That was very impressive back in the day, actually. This game's got some really cool little quirky animations. If I remember them as we encounter them, I will point them out. Some very interesting stuff happens in this game. A lot of the stuff is kind of like the first of its kind, but I will point that out. I mean, in some of the later worlds, you get to manipulate cannons and things, and that was really freaking cool. And that was the first... Oh god, that was my own stupid fault. There's no analog support as far as I'm aware in this game. Actually, I think there might be. I might be able to turn it on later on. Now, I never played this with analog support back in the day because these analog sticks were these weird, scary new things, and I've done it again. We didn't like change. Oh no, we didn't like change. So it wasn't until like the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox that I really got into using analog sticks. But they probably would have made these games a lot easier, and it is Y, or in this case probably X, when you're in mid-glide, to drop right down. Right, that's going to be useful to remember. It's going to take me a little while to get acclimatized to these controls. So weird, you know, not being able to just use the analog sticks. Holy shit. I'm sure we will overcome these challenges. Go on, Spyro, let's go, buddy. Really cool, like, designs for some of these levels as well. Really good. There we go. Give me the gem. Excellent. Another 66 pieces of treasure. We could just go around and 100% this world, but I think... Let's go to Town Square. I like Town Square. I like the colours. Beautiful sunset. More treasure in the bank. Well done, Spyro. See, I like the way he can fly to these other worlds. You can fly here with no worries, but you can't fly in the actual levels. Video game logic at its finest. And now look at these chests. These chests are made of metal, so we can't actually bust them open with flame breath, but we can headbutt them. Now, the fact that they started to glow red when you flamed them blew my fragile little mind when I was a kid. It's like, holy crap, we can actually heat them up.
Square, Spyro.
Thank you.
Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls.
Will do,
Use
buddy.
the L2 and R2 buttons to get a good look.
Indeed. Yeah, L2 and R2 actually shifts the camera around. Yes. None of your fancy futuristic analog support here. Okay. Yeah, I remember actually, I did spend a good while as a kid trying to repeatedly flame those metal chests, just hoping that you'd actually be able to melt them. Ah, God, to be young and to think everything's possible. Good times. Hey, buddy. Have some flame. There we go. Some of the enemy designs are pretty good in this as well. Right, cool, cool, cool. How much treasure are we looking at here? 200, not bad, not bad. Some levels, I believe, have like up to 500 or 600 treasure. They do get pretty big. Oh, I like these little boxes too. Look at these ones. Massive blue gem. Turns into a tiny blue gem. Still. Yeah, I forgot as well. The 3D numbers that actually like bounce around. Really good stuff. How do we get up there? Oh, I remember. Right, let's go, Spyro. There are beasties to be flamed. These chests always give you a life. Always give you a life. Right, grab, grab, grab. Green is 2, red is 1, blue is 5, and I think there are higher gems as well, I think.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing.
Oh, really?
Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing X at the very top of your jump?
At the top? I thought halfway would have been the optimal. Idiot. Of course I know that. No. Nope. Continue. Right. Yeah, some of the dragons are pretty useless, to be fair. I always like the fact that Spyro is kind of like the only in-between dragon there is. I mean, he's obviously not a kid or a baby. It's like one of these tweens. But if you look at the rest of the game, he's like the only like teenage dragon. They're all either children or fully grown. And that doesn't change. Now you hear that na. It's actually a dragon egg thief. Oh god, hello buddy. And you. Now we'll deal with him in a minute. Oh god, look at these guys. Little bastard actually hit me. Now I don't think you can actually headbutt those guys from the front. So I think they will always win. Which makes sense, they are massive, great big balls. Right, come on buddy, you're free. Alva.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here?
I
He's
did.
A thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run,
No worries.
run.
We will give him a swift death. No worries there, my friend. Okay, cool. So, Dragon Thief, huh? Now that will obviously take us home. But we don't want to go home yet, because there's more to do. Right, chicken time. I don't know how chickens turn into butterflies. We won't question it this time. Now, that other dragon, he actually mentioned the fact that these dragons are still conscious in these crystal forms. That's horrendous. My god. This is a kid's game? Jesus. Can you imagine that? Being turned into crystal, not being able to move. Right, you bastard. Let's do this. Treasure or thief? Let's go for the thief first. This guy's fairly easy to get. Take the outside racing line. There we go. Suck it down. And 1 egg. I think there's like 10 eggs in the game. I'm not really sure. We'll find out. Alright, let's grab up the rest of the treasure. There's some really cool secrets in this game as well. When you're fully exploring later on trying to get all the treasure. There's some really good stuff. Now, there may be points where I have to collect treasure and things off camera. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Some of it is really frickin' well hidden. And I remember not that long ago when I was playing this, well, to be fair, even saying that, it still was a couple of years ago, I did have to spend a good couple of hours looking around certain levels trying to find it all. So obviously that will be skipped, if indeed we have the same problem. Good stuff. Right, one last ball. Oh, these little contraptions are cool too. Good night. What's yellow? Yellow's 10, that's right. Now these interesting little contraptions. This is a dragon-proof cage. If we flame it once, see how quickly it cools down? It's got a built-in cooling device. I love that. But if you flame it too much, it explodes. Right, getting the fit. Yeah, we've missed some treasure. We've missed 8 treasure. That's a little bit awkward. Where would that could be pretty much anywhere. Right, let's go rescue the last dragon. Hey buddy. Thor! Now there's a name.
Thank you for releasing me.
Yeah, not quite what I think of when I hear the name Thor, but okay. Alright, let's go find that last piece of treasure. Probably a few little bits of treasure, to be honest. It's got to at least be 2 pieces. Right, where is that treasurage? Damn it, Spyro. How could you leave it behind? You fool. Okay, well, luckily this level isn't actually that long. It's not going to be far away. Looks like we're going to have to fly back up there to get back round. God damn it. Unbelievable. You shouldn't be, like, leaving treasure behind so early. Well, that's the Let's Player's curse for you. Happens every time. Okay. Possibly up here, you know. Oh, there we go. There we go. 3 perfect chests. I'll take them all. Excellent. Boom. 200 of 200. And that was silly. I think. Yes. Yes, it was. God damn it. Right, let's get out of here. And head home. Now, as far as I can tell, the story, like, actually improves as you go through the Spyro games. So, I actually want to play them all. I don't know if I'm going to LP them. It depends whether you guys want to see them all. But we'll cross that when we come to it. Let's go. And let's get out of here. Pick another hub world. We might have time to do one more. Excellent. Well, if there's 1,400 treasure, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost 1/28th of the way there already. Now, let's get out of here. Hey, buddy. To flame or not to flame? Well, I'm not going to leave him stinking up the place, are we? These guys are gits. They take so many hits. 3, I think. But they are pretty good for grinding lives. Not that you really need to grind lives, to be honest. However, when recording and the pressure is real, I probably will make a lot more mistakes. For instance, forgetting where treasure is. Hey guys, surprise. Hey buddy, come on, don't be like that, don't be like that. Come on, it's easier this way. Now, what's this level called? Stone Hill, let's go. Now, Stone Hill, what one was this? Oh yeah, the soundtrack in this game as well is absolutely superb. One of my favourite game soundtracks of all time. I think a lot of it is nostalgia, but it genuinely is good. Ah, we have rams this time. Ah, I'm surprised we can actually beat a ram in a headbutt, considering they are like twice the size of us at least. So what have we got here? We have 200 treasure and 4 dragons. It's doable. It's doable. Damn it, Spyro. Spyro's not the brightest dragon around, but that's probably because he does ram as, or headbutt walls quite often. Now. Ah, down here is actually, I wouldn't exactly call this a secret, but there's a secret. Hey guy. Gavin. Welcome back, Gavin.
Watch the dragonflies, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Yeah, alright, buddy.
Sure.
Sure. Get out of here. Right. Give me the gems. Now there is a chest. Now we can't open that chest. We need a key. Now there's always a key on the level. Some of the keys, from what I remember, can be little buggers to find, to be fair. Let's go through this gate first. Yoink, 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 yoink. Hey, buddy. Oh, look at this. Now this is a treasure room fit for a king or a dragon. Either or. Beautiful. Yoink. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. That's so satisfying. Smash through that many chests. Yeah, it's going to be interesting seeing Crash Bandicoot brought back. I'm so curious as to how they're going to do it. Linda.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Well, alright. Maybe. Now, let's save. I'm pretty sure we're going to be running into a hell of a lot of trouble later on. Cool. It's very easy to die in this game if you're not careful. The enemies don't really kill you. You're more falling off ledges and that kind of thing. Box. Give me the box. Give me the box. Treasure. Come on, Spyro. Yoink. Yeah, I remember me and Nikki back in college. I think we went through this game as well at one point. Literally, like, sat down and finished the game in about 2 days, I think. Yeah, we just busted it right out. Now, this is an interesting little area. Hey, Astor.
After you freed all the dragons,
it's you.
through this fancy vortex thingamajigger, it'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Get out of here. Probably can't even remember half the bloody story. Right, let's go. No, not through there. Look at this. We have a little whirlwind thingy-majigger down here. This was a cool... This was a cool little secret. I remember finding this for the first time. I was like, whoa. Now, if anybody knows anything about me, my favourite levels in Mario games and games like this are always like beach levels, kind of like the tropical waters. I love it when you can go swimming and underwater. I grew up on a beach. Maybe it's got something to do with that? I don't know. Love water. And there's our key. Excellent. Yoink, 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 and yoink. Sweet, sweet treasure. Right, let's go. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Our two heroes are almost there. Now, we have one more path to take, I believe. Yeah, we've pillaged this place. Now, why did these guys steal the treasure and just kind of throw it everywhere? What sense does that make? Video game sense, of course. Aha, we have a thief. Now, you can tell if there's a thief because there'll be the indicator there. See? There's one egg on this level. Right, now those wizard guys are a little bit tougher. Let's kill these rams. Let's kill these, collect all the treasure, get out of here. These, oh no, they're not wizards, are they? They're shepherds. So I think you get the wizards a little bit later on. Now you get some enemies that power up other enemies, which are interesting fellows. But I don't think we have any of them here. Nope, they are all shepherds. There's the thief up there. Well, we'll deal with him in a minute. Let's go grab the treasure first. I think we've actually got it all. Time to die, buddy. Good night. Although, technically, you're a magically reanimated gem, so can you truly be alive? Who knows? I guess we can ponder the finer theories in life on the way home. Let's go. Ooh, dragon up here. Evening. Gildas.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
Sure,
For
why
the
not?
longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump. And try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Aha! I don't have a triangle button. I've got a Y button. That's as good, right? Surely. This is so weird. I remember how much I... What the heck's going on? I've lost all control. Okay, sure. Now the emulator is screwed up. Okay, let's try Alt and Enter. Nope. 1 second. There we go. Excellent. That was weird. Still. Oh no, the controls are now working. Sweet. We are actually out of time, but we might as well finish this. Finish this level off. This is so surreal in a way. Sitting here playing this, thinking about back when I used to play this as a kid. I never thought in like, I don't know, like 16 years later, I'd be sitting here drinking Danish schnapps, reminiscing, making videos on a streaming platform that people watch. It's just a bit of a mind-blown moment. Anyway, let's go. We don't need any sheep. Haha! Egg thief, dead ahead. Oh my lad, time to die for your crimes of egg thievery. Yeah, these guys start off fairly easy, but they do get pretty hard actually during the later levels. But by that time, some of my Spyro skill should have returned. Spoiler, probably won't. We're missing 30 treasure. Ah, yes, but we do have the key, don't we? Yeah. Okay. Let's go back to the key room. Fairly sure there wasn't 30 treasure in that chest. That's a lot of treasure. Still, who knows? Boing. Right. Key in the lock. There we go. I love how 3D everything is in this game. No. So we are missing 20 treasure. That says to me we have missed an area somewhere. So if I was an area to be missed, we look. You can see, there we go. You can see the gems spiraling off. How do we get up there? Oh, the castle. Yeah, I remember that. Somehow we can get on top of this castle. I call it a castle loosely, you understand? Is it something to do with this? Pretty sure that just returns us up here. Yeah. Right. Like so. How did we get up here? I think actually it has to do with being over here. If I remember correctly. I don't think it's anything to do with that there. Yeah, most of these levels are themed as well. As you can see, this is kind of like a green, kind of happy area, this place. Yeah, we gotta go up here. You also get like the snow levels, the canyon levels. And I think there's a really cool night level at some point as well. In all these different worlds. Let's go. Now, my friend and I, the one that I did the E3 reactions with, we actually had our own channel together a while ago, and we were playing through Banjo and Kazooie, I should say, which is a game that I'd never played up until that point. But sadly, we actually ran out of time. I'm very tempted to import those videos into this channel because I don't really want them to go to waste. Because I thought they were pretty good, personally. But we never finished the game. Maybe. I might do. Right, let's grab this last few bits of treasure. Hopefully this will be the whole set. Yeah, not quite. We're still missing 8 treasure. Damn. There was more treasure over here, wasn't there? Because that's where we saw the glinting. Ah, there we go. There's the old head meat working away. Right, there we go. Look at this. No, that's not all of it, is it? 5 treasure left. Damn. There we go. 1 piece of treasure. 4 remaining. Carl Spyro. Ah, more over here. I didn't realise you could come all the way up here, to be honest. Yoink, yoink. Any more for any more. What are we at? Oh, there's like literally 2... Ah, hello. There's a chest all the way up here. Sly buggers. Right, let's go. We have what we've come for. We came, we saw, we pillaged. We're time to move on. It was over here, wasn't it? Right, let's get home. I can't remember how many. I think there's one, possibly two more levels. I think there's one more level, and then you have the boss area. Right, hey fellas, and some hot. I was gonna say something really dodgy, but luckily my brain engaged. Even though my brain shouldn't be as sharp as it is, drinking as much schnapps as I have. There we go. Right, guys. Anyway, I'm going to end this here. This is the first episode, obviously, of Spyro. Let me know what you think. I know I'm often seen as playing horror games and darker games and that kind of stuff, but in reality, my taste as a gamer, I play anything. I really do. I play cartoony action games. I play point-and-click adventure games. I play simulations, and of course, I play the horror actiony stuff as well. But I guess you guys haven't seen this kind of side of my gaming personality, shall I say? So anyway, I'm going to leave it here. When we come back, we're going to go polish off this world and on to the next. Thanks for watching. Till next time.